If you just paid around 8,000 rupees for a Delhi to Mumbai flight, you might want to check your receipt, because 950 rupees of that is a brand new fee that IndiGo quietly added to the tickets yesterday. If you're flying anywhere in India or out of India after April 2nd, your ticket just got more expensive, and most people have absolutely no idea until they reach the final checkout page. Today we are going to look exactly at where your money is going, why this happened overnight, and what it means for your summer travel plans. So what exactly changed? IndiGo has reintroduced something called a fuel surcharge. It's an extra fee tacked onto your base fare to help the airline cover the rising cost of aviation turbine fuel, or ATF. When you book a flight, you usually just look at the final number, but that final number is actually a puzzle made up of the base fare, government taxes, airport development fees, and now this fuel charge. It can feel a bit frustrating when you're trying to budget for a trip, but understanding how airlines price these tickets actually makes you a much smarter traveler. If you want to keep staying ahead of these industry moves and understand the real business behind Indian aviation, hit that subscribe button. We make this stuff simple every single week. Part 1. The breakdown. Let's break down the actual math. The new surcharge isn't a flat rate, it changes based on how far you are flying. If your domestic flight is under 500 kilometers, you're paying an extra 300 rupees. But as the distance goes up, so does the fee, maxing out at 950 rupees for domestic flights over 3,500 kilometers. Now, if you're flying international, the jump is much bigger. Depending on the route, you could be paying anywhere from a few hundred rupees up to a massive 10,000 rupees extra. The interesting part here is that IndiGo isn't actually hiding this fee. They aren't trying to trick you. It's sitting right there on the checkout page. The problem is that it is buried in airline jargon under the taxes and fees drop-down menu. Most passengers just see the grand total jump up and assume the flight itself is getting more popular without realizing a fixed fee was just injected into the cost. Part 2. The Domino Effect. Why did they do this right now? It comes down to basic economics. Fuel is the single biggest expense for any airline in India. It eats up roughly 40% of their total operating costs. With global fuel prices fluctuating and Indian ATF taxes being famously high, IndiGo decided they couldn't just keep absorbing the hit. They had to pass the cost on to the passenger to protect their margins. But here is the most important thing you need to know. In Indian aviation, airlines rarely move alone. IndiGo controls over 60% of the domestic market. When the market leader makes a bold move like adding a surcharge, it provides a massive umbrella for everyone else. History tells us that when IndiGo raises prices, airlines like Air India, Akasa, and SpiceJet almost always follow suit within a few days or weeks. Part 3. What it means for you. So, what does this actually mean for you? First, your summer holiday is simply going to cost a bit more. There is no magic booking hack to avoid a mandatory airline surcharge. But it also means you need to be paying much closer attention at the checkout screen. Before you hit confirm, always click the little drop-down arrow next to the total price. See exactly what you are paying for. As aviation in India grows, airlines are going to keep finding new ways to unbundle fares and add specific charges. Being aware of the breakdown is the only way to ensure you actually know what you're buying. I'm really curious to hear from you all on this. Have you booked an IndiGo flight in the last 24 hours, and did you actually notice this price jump at checkout? Let me know down in the comments. I'll be replying to you today, and let's have a conversation. If this video helped clear things up, give it a like and don't forget to subscribe for more no-nonsense Indian aviation deep dives. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.